This is Cybertron, and in this Transformers Solaris mod, we are playing as the Autobots to try and reclaim our once great homeworld. We'll also be trying to defeat the Decepticons, as well as the custom mid-game crisis, the Unicron.
You underestimate me, Galvatron.
Who wants to destroy every single planet in the galaxy. This mod has custom civics, technologies, traits, resources, buildings, planets, and ship sets, all themed around Transformers. So let's get into it. Our home planet, Cybertron, has been destroyed by the Decepticons. We've taken refuge through the space bridge in New Icon. However, this bridge, when we escaped, has been badly damaged. Our mission is simple: repair and activate the space bridge again and reclaim Cybertron. Along the way, we will upgrade ourselves and advance our technologies to gain the ability to create more Cybertronian worlds. Once we have established ourselves, we have two evil powers to eradicate the safety of the galaxy. The Decepticons, unfortunately, also made it out, and no doubt they are creating chaos in the galaxy. On top of this, there is a rumour that in 50 to 75 years, the Unicron will come and destroy all habitated planets in the galaxy. We cannot let this happen. Now let's try and stop them. So where do we start? Of course, let's look at our text. Now the UI might be a bit different, that's because we're using UI Overhaul. All the mods used are down in the description. While you're down there, you may as well leave a comment of what overhaul or IP we should explore in Solaris next, because you might get a shout out like Demise Returns, who suggested this mod. And we're obviously going to take research technologies where we can, and this kind of absolutely sucks for us, so we'll take the cheapest tech and then Materials Workshop. Now, because we are a transformer, scientists are getting a 5% research speed and 15% anomaly speed. Very nice. We're also already synthetic, that's also nice. We also have Cybertronia giving us more habitability, Energon refiners output 10%, which is a new resource. We have Energon, Dark Energon, and then the crystals. We will get into that. Get more resource from jobs, better armies, but we have minus 50% assembly speed, which sucks, as well as some other annoying negatives. We do get auto-modding traits though, which is pretty nice. Also have Autobot programming giving us more unity, tech, army stuff, less amenity usage, pretty nice. However, we are Energon dependent, so we do need this resource to live, as 100% of food and 75% of energy is replaced with Energon. So we do have 89 Energon income and 46 crystals, and that's because we've already got a semi-built up world here on New Icon. You can see it's kind of a bit glitchy, but it's fine. In our mixed industry, we have an Energon mine giving us crystals, and then we have an Energon refinery with 2 on, which usually you can only get 1, so we will never delete that, giving us crystals into Energon. We also do have the refinery district down here, which is giving miners and refineries, so we do have a nice bit of income from there. We also have a bunch of planetary management, so we're getting more trade there, less upkeep, and it's producing us some energy and Energon, more output, more assembly, more trade, and less happiness, but more miners. And that's only biological, so we don't care. Now, the one thing we do have is a complete and utter lack of workforce. So let's actually move some workforce around. We don't need enforcers. We're robots. We're nice. We also don't need amenities, so let's lower that down. We want them working everything else as much as possible. I don't know if we need that much Energon. Can we sell Energon? We can sell and buy it, so we could use that later on. We want alloys, consumer goods, tech. We do not need soldiers. They'll go and work these. Now, we are crippled for minerals right now, so let's favorite minerals, as we don't really need a massive excess of crystals right now. We'll see how that does next month, and we probably want to just aim for more mineral production. We'll see how it ticks over though. Now, of course, we want the space bridge online. We need 6,000 energy, 2,500 alloys, so we will be aiming for that. But for now, we should probably go and explore. We can see there's no planets around us, so we'll just go and explore this way, I guess. Use that evacs going. We also can send Hot Rod off to explore, and we'll just try and buy maximum minerals. We produce consumer goods, but I don't think we do consume them. Well, I'll sell a bunch of them. Let's see how this does when the month ticks over. I guess we can also destroy the strongholds. We do not need to pay the upkeep on it. Same with the Hollow Theater. We'll keep traders around. We do not need a precinct house either. And for some reason, we have 2 planetary administrations. I do not know why. Okay, yeah, we're positive minerals, positive alloys, and everything else, to be honest. We can even replace our crew quarters with a Hydro Bay. to get a bit more trade flowing. Sell the food. Crystals and energon are really nice, so we'll just sell 3. They're worth quite a bit. I think 3 is going to be the maximum if it follows rare resources. And Optimus Prime has a luminary trait, charismatic, the Matrix leadership, monthly unity resources, Autobot Prime, more unity, and we have a trait that we can do. Well, I'll grab charismatic, warlike, more damage, yep. Strategist, because you will just be on the council, I believe. Let's get a military pioneer as well. Level 5 leader with a bunch of traits already. We also have the Matrix of leadership. Giving us a ruler cap, plus 5, more unity, more research speed, and then a bunch of damage to the Unicron, and monthly unity when we activate it. So we probably want to get to that relatively quickly. We need to get our unity up then. First things first, I think we're going to grab minerals. The more minerals that we have, the quicker we can build this up. In terms of our civics, we do have Autobot ideology, which gives us a force disparity combat bonus. So that means if we're lower in fleet strength, we get a 15% buff, which is quite nice. More unity again, envoys deploy. We are very much a peaceful democracy. And we have Beacon of Liberty for more unity again, as emphasized from Pops. We have Cybertronian physiology, giving us more energy and less food, with robots and destroys, because that's what Transformers are. We also have minus something. In terms of edicts, we can just get 20% monthly energy credits for 1 energon. Yeah, we have 111. We can also get monthly minerals 20% for 1 of them. Yeah, I'm not complaining there. And we wanted unity, so let's go isolations for 10% there. We can also actually add some traits. I was just messing around a bit. I guess we grab a mass-produced robot, but we're not going to apply them. We're just going to let you integrate into the default because it's going to prioritize this species to grow, but then we can make a different species. I mean, Junkion looks really nice. We get more alloys, less robot upkeep, less upkeep for boxes, and we get 15% minerals and alloy output on Cybertronia, Relic, and Artificial Worlds. We could go for like tech, but I like the idea of alloys, minerals. So then we'll set you as default, and then everyone can integrate into that. We do need energy and alloys. Remember, we're building towards that. Like the video right now. Thanks. I have ever spotted the Cyber Matter Harvester that costs 1,400 minerals but gives 15% mechanical assembly speed. We need that. It also produces living metal with an upkeep for alloys, but our alloys are pretty decent, to be honest. We can also even just like buy alloys, buy energy. They really get us to that goal of activating that space bridge. We need to get there before the Decepticons. But we also have former Cybertronian colony, 5% unity. Yeah, we suck for unity. What have we done? I guess we're not producing like any unity jobs. Am I willingly going to build an archive so we can get science and unity? I think we might. Also, we do somehow have prime. Okay, we do have Cybertronia, which is giving us capital buildings providing an extra roboticist job. I don't know if that helps because +1 is nothing in this update, but we can work down to less pop amenity usage and then more resources. I'm tempted to go mercantile so we can turn our trade into unity. I think that will be worthwhile because we do want to get down to these custom ascension perks, which we need quite a bit of unity for. I've also curbed the energon miners and refiners jobs just a little bit because we don't need that much excess. Like, I can't really see what else we can use for it. Let's get the archive so we can start getting unity, and then we'll save the Cyber Matter Harvester. We have found someone. Let's grab more unity. We're making great progress on the gateway. We need 840 more alloys, 3,700 more energy. We have a decent production of both. I'm going to get another science ship so we can actually start expanding. I thought we would have found a planet by now that I could survey towards, but we have not. Okay, we actually found a Gaia world. Took your time. Let's get Guzzle, who is a Spark of Genius. You can go on the council, and then we'll survey towards that Gaia world because we have nothing better to do. The archives is about to be done, and then we can get also a Cyber Matter Harvester to give us that 15% assembly. That will be quite strong. We're now hopefully producing a little bit more unity than before. 45. And with Junkion, I think our debris can research and scrap, which is quite strong. Okay, let's get adaptive economic policy to convert trade into unity because we are suffering. 46 to 57, a bit better. Then we can just build city districts to get more mixed industries and archives. We now have the alloys for the gateway. We're just 2,000 energy off. Let's pump that into overdrive then. We're finding a lot of people. Zero Corp. Okay, let's lower the amount of usage and then get the resource from jobs. So our assembly's up to +4, and we've done it. 4 years in, then we can afford to upgrade that gateway. That's crucial because there should be Cybertron waiting on the other side so that we can prepare to defeat the Decepticons and Unicron. However, we're going to need to upgrade ourselves and create even more Cybertron worlds. So we can't rest there. Okay, to prepare for the ancient space bridge, I think we should start looking at building some colony ships, really. Build one so far, we still need a bit of energy. We can actually focus our economy a little bit more on minerals. So we're going to need a lot to build up, but we'll get the 10% resource from jobs because that's going to help even more. Okay, first system is here. We're going to immediately use those lovely alloy income to upgrade so we can get our economy from there. And then we may as well activate Fortify the Border. This will give us Starbase upgrade speed and more capacity. It's also unlocked new living metal. Oh my word. 15% assembly. Less energy, less upkeep, more health. We have 20 income. Yeah, 1. Colony development speed, planetary infrastructure speed, less cost for 2. Yep. Integrated cyber matter ship armor. We can activate that when we go to war. That seems incredible and going to be useful. That living metal building was 100% worth it. Really just want to ramp up the unity and tech to begin with, and we'll queue up another colony ship. I think as well we're going to want another science ship to explore out of the wormhole and a construction ship out of the space bridge. How useless are these techs? We'll just get food from our star bases, I guess. I'm going to grab the unity from Habitable World Survey. Let's keep trying to finish Cybertronian because we can get those trait picks. This modified species special product cost does nothing because we can just integrate, but we need it for the other two. So find some pirates, runaways, evac. That's what you should do. Yeah, we really don't need much energy on at all. You know, we can be much more efficient with how much we produce. Okay, Starbase, we're going to do trade because it gives us unity. We have the science ship, we have a colony ship, we have a construction ship. We'll send them ready to go through in 200 days. We need Cybertron. Hopefully there's no one there. If not, we're going to have to build a little bit of a raiding fleet. I'm sorry, Cybertron belongs to us. Artisan troop, that is huge actually, because we can become their patron and get 10% more unity. Our scientists have successfully restored power to the ancient gateway in Decagon system. And we're here, Junkion. What the heck is this? Junkion, a scrap planet. This is not Cybertron. It must have gone a little bit wrong. Let's move our leader back and you go and explore like up there or something. Okay, we can get less pop-up keep or mechanical modification points. I may as well wait for the finisher effect, so we'll get the less upkeep, which is going to be nice. Saves on a bunch of stuff and we should keep building things. We can also build a Junkion scrapyard, which is a planet limit of 1, but it says it doesn't do anything. An array of junk and wreckage yards where Junkions collect, recycle, or discard scrap tree. Is that? We've like found that system too. Sure, we'll build one. See what it does. Well, it's surveyable. It just has an anomaly. Okay, we can also get materials workshop, which I want straight away. It buffs tech up a lot. And our military ship just died. That's why we only send one at a time. Well, we have taken Junkion. Let's upgrade here. Build mining stations. This Junkion planet was a system designated as a dumping site. However, during the Age of Rust, it became a haven for Cybertronian refugees from the Great War. That became the scavengers we now know as Junkions, which we've also taken their trait. The breeze came together and formed a planet, and we're investigating that now to see what happens. Oh yes, Cybertron has been found. Okay, let's immediately get surveying there. I think there's not 1 but 4 planets: a Cybertron graveyard, a machine world, another machine world, Artemis, and then a tomb world, Dread, as well as an ancient space bridge. And that means we should probably start producing 3 more colony ships. Relics of Junkion. Analysis of the planetoid reveals that there is a distinct gravitational anomaly at the center of Junkion, which is producing an enormous amount of energy, keeping the world together. Perhaps investigating this strange energy source may prove beneficial for our people. So it just created a dig site. We're absolutely going to colonize it though. Do we start doing that? Maybe I should like grab the planets around here first. It's an extra colony ship needed. And there's Junkion tribes, allies, and trade for jobs. More unity here. Colony development speed. That's probably a good tech right now. Luckily we got so many first contacts. We're getting influence from them to keep this expansion going. Another one of our commanders died. We have got many of them killed. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's finish Cybertronian. 2 more mechanical modification points, an extra trait pick here, and we get an ascension pick, which will be unity. We cannot get the other ones yet, and that does mean our main species can get an additional trait. Now remember, if we actually look at the pops, we are getting different traits depending on what they're working, which is pretty nice. So we do not need to take those ones. Like logic engines already exists. Recycled might just be really good for more roboticists. I just think we need pops. 20% output from them is nice. Set you as default, and then everyone integrates into them. Oh, what is this? New techs. Edicts for more output. Energy weapon damage. Decisions to cyberform a planet. Okay. And build them. Wow. There's also neutron autocannons that do more shield but less armor. And exotic gas refineries. I actually really want gases, but we have to go for this. Bet we can build more and repair. I just start spamming labs now. We don't have any districts. We're up to 267 tech, which is quite nice. We now have factions. Oh, we have a nanite production now. +3 somehow. Research speeds for more upkeep yet. I think it's coming from this planet. Right? 100 pops are created. I like that. What the heck? More production, yeah. More miners, yeah. But then this is giving us a bunch to tech jobs on this planet. But then Empire just gets 50% energy credits from jobs and 50% weapon damage. And it produces us tech energy. This has to be a tech world, though. It's got so many bonuses to tech production. But it also has 10% alloys. These are just insane worlds. And we're going to need them. We should get a robot assembly plant first and a cyber matter harvester for more pop growth. We need pops first and then stuff. Okay, I actually think I'm going to just go prosperity so we can build up these planets quicker. I need that 25% infrastructure build speed. Also, I do not need energy jobs. We need minerals. Minerals. Embassy with you guys. Yeah, we'll be peaceful. Maybe you can help us. It may as well improve relations with them. Okay, we finally... No, we have not finally surveyed here. Well, one of you can start doing the Cybertron anomaly. Hasn't been online since the fall of Cybertron several million stellar cycles ago. They're reluctant to visit. No. Who cares about the energy fluctuations? Research the anomaly. Yeah, the outpost is now being built in Hadian. Oh, we have found an aggressive empire. Be our friends. Analysis of our former homeworld reveals that there's a distinct energy peak signature that matches the frequency of the fabled Vector Sigma from the data archives. There's a truly exists, we must reclaim it for our people. Okay, another dig site found. I'm gonna do the dig site on Junkion first. And now we send the masses to colonize. Go, my friends. Yes. Off they go. Colonize this world and the other machine world. We could even try and upgrade the gateway here. You know what? Let's do it. Yes. Reduce planetary infrastructure cost. Cybertronian destroyers and marauder armies. We don't need those at the minute. Dyson swarm, sure. Cybertron is being colonized. It does, however, have a war on Titans, which it's not good. Oh, this Skyworld has a species living on it. We can't kill them because we're fanatic egalitarian xenophile. But we have enough unity for this. I think it's worth it. 25% unity, stability, and happiness. It should pay itself off to activate it. We've also activated the space bridge here, and we now have all of the planets except for Botropolis. And we can basically spec these into whatever we want. They all have the Great War though, and it expires in 86 years. Okay, that's not great. The Chaos of Dread. This is much more difficult than we thought then, because the resource reduction and everything's just gonna suck. Well, for now we should make robots and all of them. Okay, let's finish off Mercantile now. We need to sell Energon. We have too much Energon. There's a bunch of blockers on Cybertron, so we should probably just work on clearing those. Mercantile done. Let's get Tech Ascendancy for 10% research speed. Energy on Focus gives us that output. We can also get damage, sure. Oh, I can activate the Omega Lock to restore Cybertron. I need anti-gravity engineering to do it. Oh, more edicts that look really strong. I mean, we have to take that tech. Wreckers Optimus Prime. Again, the armies don't... Like, armies just suck. Lots of mods are obsessed with adding army stuff. We finally finished the dig site on Junkion. Essentially, there was a super weapon. Now we can destroy Junkion. To get the weapon. We can leave it for further study, which will give us a deposit. So let's leave the weapon for further study, which I don't know what that actually did. I'll just get a bunch of artifacts. Prosperity is now done, and we can commence the great upgrade. The next goal on our list will reduce robot upkeep, we'll get more modification points, and we get 10% more pop assembly speed. We can also modify our traits. Previous forms were both bulky, highly inefficient, and relied too much on energy to sustain themselves. Technology has advanced to the point that we now have the opportunity to perform a one-time system reformation of our core design. Reformatting into downsized forms will improve our resource efficiency and assembly, but our reduced unionized size will make us slightly weaker in combat. Reformat into trans-tech forms will incorporate highly advanced and experimental technology within our frames, creating exceptionally more powerful and technologically sophisticated frames, but at the cost of increasing our upkeep to power them. Once you have chosen a reformation upgrade, you cannot change it again. Which upgrade should we choose? I like the idea of becoming insanely efficient. Reformat to downsize. I forgot to activate these. Upkeep from jobs reduced. More resources from jobs for 2 crystals. We have 26. More energy and upkeep for energy. I mean, we may as well. We can sell it. Next tradition. I guess we go supremacy. I don't think we can go Ascension Pub. Let's go supremacy. That will help. Defeating the Decepticons and the Unicron. Downsizing is now complete. We're more efficient. Increasing our efficiency. Autobot superior. Oh, we've gotten rid of all our traits as well. Okay. Downsize gives us 50% habitability, which is double. 5% more energon. 5% more resources, but less army damage and health. Leader cost is reduced, and our assembly speed is down to minus 10% instead of minus 50%. Upkeep's reducing housing usage is reduced instead of increased by 10%. We also get the auto modding still. Hey, that's really nice. And I may as well delete all of these. I don't want them. So now we want our traits, Autobot, programming, more research, Unity, yes. We could literally change to a Decepticon. That's insane. We want Junkion. Do we? Maximal programming gets 10% of 5. Yeah, we have to be Autobots. Okay, hear me out. We make Viacons because they have the 25% pop assembly. Oh, we can't have mass produced with it. Well, that's fine. This is more. It's 25%. And we have efficient processes, Autobot programming, recycled Junkion for our actual main species. We should be able to produce a lot more pops now, hopefully. I just need gases. Really, I have a small production of them, but not loads. Still not found those Decepticons. Let's do a communications deal. See if we can find anything else out there. Seems like they've not found anything on this east side. Vehicle assembly, more 10% more engineering. Wow, and a bunch of armies. There is also more engineering from here, but we have to take that. Cybertronian particle combustion cannon, 150% armor damage and 50%. Oh, that's quite insane, to be fair. This missile launcher looks insane. 100% shield penetration, 100% armor damage, 100% hull. But I need urban district housing so we can try and terraform the worlds. Oh, we've got 3 different council positions from the Autobot Civic. None of that good. Unity from factions is nice, but I want Creator Archivist, to be honest. Need that resource production. Okay, we finally done the dig site on Cybertron. And we've now got a key, and we've got energon mining. We found the relic Vector Sigma, which costs 5,000 energon to activate it. I don't know what it does when we activate it. We will try that when we have finished the Matrix. We passively get 10% research speed and 25 of each research, which is giving us over now 1,000. Our research speed is going burr. Our archive is here. We can activate these for a bit more bonuses. Then we can get a Dyson Swarm going. There it is, anti-gravity engineering. That is huge. Okay, let's activate Vector Sigma now. We can pursue new research options. A nano circuit assembly. Wait, that's awful. What? That's really bad. We could research that easily. What? I've also managed to completely crash the economy. Ah, yeah, I've just built a bunch of cyber matter harvesters for the assembly speed. We don't have enough alloys to really afford that. Let's disable a few of those. It's Cybertron. We just need the energy. 15,000, which would be maxed. We've got the 5,000 living metal. So what we can do is just turn this production on. Premises done, which means we can also get Cybertronian worlds, which is another one of our objectives. We need to create more of these. Let's grab that. We just need ecological adaptation. Oh no, wait, is it a decision? It's a decision. We'll do Cybertron first though, because we're almost there. Activate the Omega Lock to restore Cybertron. It's gonna take 10 years though. Oh, we can expand Cybertron worlds too. What the heck is this? Well, oh, I found the Decepticons. You must throw away your old ways, Decepticons. Also, it is 10 years until the Unicron could spawn. Okay, next mission is to fix this economy and get us going and ready for potential war in 10 years, which is not a long time. What the heck is this missile? 100% shield pen, armor damage, and hull damage. 100%. That's pretty good. Because standard ones just do the shield penetration. They don't have the damage increase. We can pick an extra civic. I think we need allies, we need science. So meritocracy is going to be very good. More specialist output. What the heck is this weapon? Less shield damage, but it has 100% armor penetration, but also 200% armor damage and also 200% hull damage. It's large, but has a tiny range. I'm going to go discovery just to reduce upkeep in researchers. We found automation. That's huge. We can work a percentage of our jobs in energy, which is just going to give us free energy. I think I'll switch my trade to produce us consumer goods, as we don't really need 622 unity. I don't really change that much anyway. Oh, it doesn't penetrate shields. That's the reason why they're not completely busted. But I could have the neutron autocannons to rip through the shields, then we rip through the armor and hull. 200% more damage. Okay, we are up to 2k tech now, which is nice. We are 3 years away. We can disable all of the cyber matter harvesters to gain a bunch of alloys back, but we're also upgrading our furnaces. I'm kind of playing it risky. I'm playing to the death. The Decepticons are growing. They're equivalent to us, but they're so far away we can't actually get to them yet to stop them. What the heck is this? A bunch of OP edicts and buildings. Dark energon. There's also automated energon stuff. Oh, these are both really good. I don't know if we can use dark energon because I haven't found any, and that's for the Decepticon, so I'm going to risk it a little just to get automated energon. Yes, consumer goods are burning, but we're going to turn this world into that. We're using our excess energy to start automating stuff, which is going to boost our economy even more because pops are a limiting factor. Cybertron has been restored due to our efforts. Cybertron's fully been restored to its former glory. Many wayward Cybertronians returning home to celebrate the birth of Cybertron. Get a bunch of unity and energy signature detected happens in 30 days. Oh no. I can finally build here. The fusion of energon into the core of Cybertron has triggered a faint but subtle energy disruption emanating within the Sea of Rust near the city of Icon, acting as a homing beacon. Shall we send an expedition team to scour the area? We found something of value, possibly a relic from last time. Oh yes. 5,000 energy for it. By the AllSpark, this could be it. Here is your 50. The looming threat can spawn at any point, but we're just starting to ramp up, so hopefully we're fine. We can hope. A team has located the source of the energy signature near within the city of Icon among the ruins of the Hall of Records. The surge of energon from our reclamation of Cybertron has opened the door to a secret passageway leading to an empty vault. Searching the area, we have found a damaged terminal that revealed that this vault may have been the location of the AllSpark. We should proceed carefully. Keep looking. Minor artifact and a new event in 120 days. The exposition have confirmed that this was the primary vault that housed the AllSpark. Records indicate that the relic is a form of pure energy that possesses the power to give life to the Cybertronian race. This energy could also grant sentience to machines. Last records state that during the Great War on Cybertron, to preserve the Cybertronian race, the AllSpark was jettisoned off Cybertron to Alpha Trion, an Autobot chronicler, to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. Looking through the database, we've uncovered a rough location of its trajectory within the Theta Scorpio system. Should we send a science ship to that location? We could just say no and get the tech, but no, of course we have to. We also have the galactic community. We've discovered the system. Send a science ship at once. Where is it? Up here. Cool. Research that and survey that before our friends over here can do that. What do we make Cybertron into? We have 15% alloy income. I think we have to make it alloys just so we can defeat our enemies. We sort of attack on other planets. The AllSpark has been located. We can beam it on board. What do we do with it? We can put it to good use. We get the AllSpark, Unity, and minor artifacts. We can dismantle it for a bunch of resources. We're not going to destroy it. Let's beam it on board. We have the AllSpark. Passive effect, minus 50% robot upkeep. We then also get plus 500 energy on a month, which is very nice. When we activate it, we'll get something that affects synthetic robots, but then we'll get 100% pop assembly speed, 25% energy credit output, and 25% energy output, and an event happens. Yeah, we want to do that once the Matrix of Leadership is done. Absolutely. Wait, what? The Decepticons have just filled in all the space by me. What? I think they've come through the space bridge. Yeah, because we're at peace, they can just come here and they've surveyed it and constructed that. We've let our guard down, they've surrounded us. Okay, well, that is why we're preparing for war. Battleships. Okay. Yes, I like battleships. Alloy production's ramping up 293 now. Wow. Let's claim back all this land, I think. They're also lining on the borders. This is dumb from them. I could easily invite attackers on as well. We might have to take them out soon. I'm not gonna lie, they are too close for comfort. I think we start building battleships with the thermo rocket launchers. I mean, usually you want artillery, but these are such low range. The line. Build as many as we can. Okay, let's activate the AllSpark, shall we? The power of the AllSpark has imbued sparks within multiple mechanical bodies. The ability to transform, becoming autonomous robotic life forms known as the Transformers. Haven't we already done that? 15 of them were created, which is nothing. The main thing is we are getting 100% pop assembly. That is very good. I think it was actually 1500 because there was a lot of pops then that was just sent as civilians to my capital. Okay, let's go for Dark Energon. We have many armies we can get. I can build Optimus Prime. How? He was on that list. Oh, he's here. How's building Autobot headquarters? I want Optimus Prime to fight for me. Discovery's done. Let's grab Galactic Force Projection for more influence so we can claim and more naval capacity. I probably want to go through and upgrade the star bases to turn them into anchorages. We have 440 alloys now. Not bad. Okay, so there is Dark Energon, but I don't know. Oh, I can produce it. Let's produce automated crystals and automated refiners, because then we'll have access to the edicts once we get them. We can increase the output by 20% if we want a lower stability, but I don't really want to. And I can make Optimus Prime. It's going to take a long time. I think to build armies, we have to have the barracks and headquarters. So on these spare slots, I will build those. I'm losing crystals. Oh, I built them in the wrong order. Oh no, there's none to just get the crystals. Can I just buy them? No. Okay, we can't afford to run these. We're at 3k tech now, which is nice. Just gonna spam a bunch of armies. The Dark Energon lowers happiness for their crazy stuff, but we can't really do it. Oh, I'm still buying 40 of them. Oops. They only have 2 planets. What? I think we have to launch our attack soon. Okay, we finished building here, which means we can corrupt Cybertronian worlds. We're not doing that though. And we can see dark stuff. That's how you do it. We're not doing that though. Let's expand the Cybertronian world. Power core. What the? Sure. Okay, enough's enough. The Decepticons must go. Let's conquer them. I should have invited people in. Oops. Now we'll do it ourselves. Let's activate all the edicts. Okay, let's see how these fleets fare. Okay, they do kind of just wreck. We lost 4 battleships though. Probably not using the new stuff would be better. We've sent our corvettes already to the front line. They're at their capital. They have 4,900. What? Bomb them. I do have 10k though. Just need to get there. Oh no. Oh no. Sensors in the Gahur system have detected a massive metallic object of unknown origin. Despite its strange alien appearance and paired armor plating, the entity appears to be a massive machine of unknown origin. It's failed to respond to hails from nearby ships and maintains its position near the planet's surface. Though nothing other than the ship's appearance on our sensors, some dreadful force seems to have drawn the sensor operators' attention to the ship, gravity preventing them from looking any other way. A single thought resonates throughout the minds of the crew manning the sensors. While not of their making, I live again. Upon further analysis, automated IFF scanning protocols cannot fully identify the vessel, but what we do know that it has the name Unicron, the Chaos Bringer. They are Unicron. They are hunger. They want total annihilation. You're just a machine and machines can be broken. Words are as empty as your fate. I have no idea how strong we need to be to kill them. I also don't know where he is, to be honest. Okay, we need to finish this war as soon as we can. And then we need to do everything possible to build as many damn ships as we can. We've taken Junkion and we have ended the Decepticon Star Empire. We'll accept their surrender, which means we have this corrupted Cybertronian world. So we could cyberform the planet, I guess, is what you're meant to do. This planet's a mess, damn it. Let's cyberform it. Yeah, luckily, we do have that gateway, so we can get across the galaxy pretty quickly. Where is Unicron? Oh, did it not say Caravan? It might be in there. Yeah, we should use the power that we've unlocked. Cybertron can get alloy processing. Cybertron has become a mass alloy producer. Well, he's not in Caravan anymore. He's killed 33 ships. Now, I don't know if the Fallen Empire just killed him, but surely it would have said, right? Wait, this looks very sus. Is he killing this? Oh my gosh, can he kill a Fallen Empire? If he can kill a Fallen Empire, we do not have enough. Yeah, that just disappeared. Oh, he's here. I wonder if he can see cloaking. I could just have my silent ship follow. Oh no, it doesn't follow. He looks scary. I have an idea though. We're about to get Cybertronian photon missiles, which do damage based on weapon size, and it's a big ship. So we'll make a bunch of frigates. There's a lot of damage as well. And we'll have the Seeker missiles. Ooh, Cybertronian transport drive, sure. Turns out when you cybernize a world, it removes everything on it to rebuild. We found Mercedes. Yeah, I don't know what Unicron's doing, but he's kind of just sitting above the Gaia world. I don't know if it would do anything, but we're good defender of the galaxy. Oh, Omnicron has defeated Pristine Jewel. We must destroy it. so he's going off now elsewhere. I don't think there's any like council stuff we can do to focus. Genius armorer on Optimus Prime. Yes, please. Armor, shield hardening, and more hit points. Oof. We're approaching 700,000 fleet strength. We do have 1.1 million strength. I think we have to go and stop the Unicron. This has to be done. We've found and restored Cybertron. Just look at it. We've become insanely efficient. We've made many Cybertronian worlds. We've defeated the Decepticons. Now it's time. The Unicron. It must fall. We'll go to the edge of the system. We may as well... lowering our hull points and armor hit points. I don't know about that. It can't hit all of us though. Yeah, activate it. More damage. Everything else is on. I agree. Autobots engage the enemy. Go! We got our frigate fleets going in, surrounding him. The shields are almost gone. You can't even see it. Dead already. Unicron, Planet Eater, and Lord of Chaos has been defeated, saving the galaxy from potential omnicide. Although much of his body is destroyed, the remnants of his massive form still float among the battlefield. There's a project, the Dark Titan, and we get living metals, as well as some alloys and living metals. Well, I'm glad we have a silent ship right here. Did we even, like, take losses? Just a couple frigates. That's hilarious. Frigates are OP against bosses like that. Remnants of the Chaos Bringer. With the defeat to Unicron, we have stopped his rampage across the galaxy. Although Planet Eater is no more, some of the technology remains intact for possible exploitation. We can salvage it to get the head of the Unicron, Unicron's heraldry of research speed, core cracking, which I'm not sure what it does. I guess it's core cracking planets. Or we can leave it. We're not going to leave that, my friends. The head of Unicron gives us 10% research speed, 20 of each research, and when we activate it, we get to unleash a dark energon bombardment stance upon our enemies, which I guess just does a lot of damage to it. And the other tech I actually can't see, I'm guessing, because we're not evil, we don't get it. But my friends, I think it's time for us to go into slumber. We have defeated all threats in this galaxy, and we'll be here if another threat awakens. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the mod in the description. Now go watch me mispronounce everything in the Dune universe, where I play Dune in Solaris. Click it here right now.